Hey guys, it's Joe for a quick update. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to do an update on the week I've had. And anyway, first it started off with I something I ate did not sit well with me, but the toughest thing this week, aside from the controlled fires in Maui, which Michael Jaco did an amazing video on that. I'll post that below as well. But yeah, a family member decided that she should just basically take away or donate my all my CDs from my whole life, that of bands I've listened to, and just take them to either Goodwill or Value Village or whatever. Didn't even ask me. They were at my mom's house, and yeah, I'm just, and it's not so much the CDs themselves, because most of them I probably could have done without, but there's a lot of bands that I've either friends of mine or that I've booked, or they gave me CDs as gifts, or I got them signed, you know, but it's just, it blows me away. And I get the reason I'm doing this is like, you know, it's amazing what people will do that they don't think of the repercussions of how that affects other people. And I'm just blown away that I'm related to this person. Anyway, so yeah, it's tough because it's the sentimental component, but also just, it just feels so violating. I mean, they could have just been put in another room or whatever. And so yeah, it's been just a heavy week. I just didn't, and it's not, like I said, it's not so much the CDs themselves, it's just that someone that you are related to could do that to you. So anyway, and I also wanted to talk about, we really appreciate you guys, just the comments, like on we just did a show with Mark Atwood, and comments on that have been amazing. Even Mark reached out to us today and called Scott and I, and it really does help, because we are so banned. Like, people will reach out to us and let us know that they can't find us, that they're not following us anymore. And so, man, I guess Scott and I guess we're over the target, because our channel barely grows. I mean, we're not doing this for numbers, but it's nice when you put time into it that your message is getting out there, etc. And so I just want to thank you guys from both Scott and I. And I do want to let you know that Lisa Schermerhorn, a dear friend of ours, actually just interviewed Scott today. So you guys are going to get some more insight into Scott, which is very cool. I've been wanting to, and I was even thinking of doing an interview myself about a year ago, I think even before we started TruthStream, when I had my own show. But anyway, so that's it for kind of that update. And then yeah, I see the music videos and the music out there in the truth movement. And I got to say, first of all, and I'll put this below, there's a really cool song by Ole Demigard and his group of friends. But I know most music out there is, rap or country based. And I've released 3 songs for this movement, if you will. I still need to do a video for the first one, Hug. But I'll show you guys, where to find those. But yeah, Lifting Veils just came out this week on your streaming services. So you guys, any sharing of that would be awesome, because I mean, you never know, when the next song you're gonna do is. And anyway, I'm just gonna share the screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. So this is a landing page for Lifting Veils, and it shows where it's located. So any sharing of that is huge. It really helps to get the song out there, to get the message out there. I also have a landing page for Freedom Now that I released in 2021. Also, E. Smitty owns Sound Alive Records, and he actually, over here on the far left, I'm on the landing page, and if you click that, it actually takes you, that's the Sound Alive distribution releases page. And it takes you to this landing page here. So anyway, yeah, any sharing you guys can do, because I mean, a lot of times it means a lot more from someone else than the artist. And here's a story. It's like if I'm booking a band and someone comes in and tells me about this band that they want to play there. I'm like, oh, well, tell me about them. Who is it? And they tell me about it. And I'm like, well, who is it? And they're like, well, it's me. Well, it's a little awkward. So, um, yeah, it really sometimes helps to have other people, go to bat for you, whether, it's a manager or just fans or whatever you want to call it, people that are into the music. So if you do want to share the music, I'll put all the links below. There's the Freedom Now video. Now, this is only on Rumble because it's gotten probably 3 channels taken down on YouTube. So anyway, that's there. There's a little story on that as far as how much it's been banned. And then Lifting Veils, it is also on TruthStream. I'll just pull this up real quick. If you like to stay on Rumble, that's totally cool. I've gotten nearly, I think it's how many, let's see here. Yeah, nearly, almost 5,000 views. So 4.99. So there it is on Rumble. And then if you go to YouTube, thank you guys so much for the comments. I mean, I'll put my glasses on so I can actually read. These are some pretty beautiful comments. And so thank you guys for this because it does keep me going. So like this one, couldn't help but cry. The visuals are beautifully expressed and words so eloquently written. So it does help because I mean, I don't know exactly how I come across. I mean, and the difference between me and I guess some other artists from concept to video, for me, it's usually about a few months. When I work with Steve, it does take over 100 hours, roughly 100 hours per song. Because, I mean, who do I even play with in the Northwest? I mean, a lot of people, they'll jam a song. They'll, play different maybe keys, different tempos. They play, different instruments to try things out with, their just give me something better to look at. So for me to go in with an acoustic guitar and for Steve to, and I to come up with different ideas and sounds and stuff like that, it's quite a process. So, I mean, Tom McDonald, man, he comes out with song after song, and that's awesome. And maybe his style allows for quicker writing, but also, I mean, for me, I got into music to play with people. And so it really takes like everything I have to, especially after doing this for the amount of time off and on. Now, granted, sometimes I'll put down the guitar for a little while because I have to feel inspired to do it. It kind of comes from somewhere. So, and I'm probably not Tom McDonald's age. I might be a little bit older than him. So, I don't know. Like there's been so many setbacks for me in both film and music. But, and the reason I say this stuff is we've all felt so many setbacks. And I think that's the reason that Scott and I are willing to share like we do is, hopefully we can provide inspiration for others. I mean, I've needed inspiration this week just because it's been just kind of, and I know that people are going through so much more than losing 500, 600 CDs. I mean, I'll never really know now, but, it's just, I don't know. It still hit me pretty hard though, that a family member could do that. But I guess my point is like, I've lost, so many different musicians just, either growing up, moving on, different maturity, different things in life come up. One guy I was playing with, his wife didn't like my stance on that, only women should be in women's sports. Another guy that I played with for years, he doesn't like what I'm doing, so we don't even talk. And there's a musical project on hold. I've had film projects where I gave someone, feedback that they didn't like, and then their mom called the film festival in Gig Harbor, Washington, to let them know that the film wasn't allowed. And her son's the one that was in and helped create the film. And it's amazing. My goal is to lock arms with creatives and help each other. And man, it's really been, and some of this wasn't even from this whole last few years. It's just, I don't know. It's interesting what happens with people when you give them some honest feedback, I guess, sometimes. But Anyway, so my point is, we really appreciate the comments, and anything you guys do to get this out there, it really helps. I mean, I don't make the music for me to sit here and watch the video by myself. It's great when it helps someone either wake up or inspire them, or whatever the impact that it has. And I know that my songs will probably never have the reach of some of these other guys, and hopefully it's not for the quality. I mean, we put everything we got into it, but I know that the subject matter, especially on our channel, I mean, what Scott and I talk about certainly probably isn't doing my art any favors, but then my art's the same thing. So, but I mean, I see like what these other guys are doing, and man, their stuff's going viral and all that. And I mean, that's not my goal, but it's cool that it's having an impact on helping wake humanity up. And I guess my goal is to have as much impact as possible. So, hey, if I get to 5,000 on each video, that's great. And if it reaches 10, but anyway, anything you guys can do to help push it out there and share it, it's really appreciated, because like I can only do so much. And reshares and that reposts, that's what makes things go viral, I guess, or get out there. I mean, I've never really had anything go viral, whatever specifically that means. I guess the one thing, I mean, I don't even know what defines that really. Scott and I have had an interview that we did live with SG and Derek Johnson. I think we can look that up, 375,000 views. That's pretty cool. Okay, there's a fly on my leg. Please leave me alone. So let me just take a look here, Johnson, and let's see what comes up. Yeah, here we go. 3 months, 8 months. Does it even say? There's 72 with Derek. Yeah, I don't even see it. Really? Where the hell is that? Maybe I have to put in an SG. Sometimes those little changes. Yeah, I literally don't even. Oh, there it is. No, it's right at the top, for crying out loud. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I guess that went viral. That's pretty cool. But we know that that's likely because of those guys. Anyway, what else? I think that's it. But yeah, just anything you guys can do to help, and just to get it out there. And we appreciate all the support. We've had new people come on our Patreon, and but yeah, a lot of just great comments. But please subscribe, resubscribe, share. It helps a lot. And so I think that's all I had, but I'm excited because the music is getting out there. It's finally, anyone in the world can hear it now up here on either Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Tidal, etc. And I'm just excited because Lisa Schermerhorn actually interviewed Scott today, and so it's cool because his story needs to get out there too. I told him, I said, we need more Scott than me. There's enough of me. So anyway, it's cool that that's starting to happen. So that's it, guys. Look forward to, we've got Michael Jaco this weekend, a follow-up to Kiana, which is going to be awesome. I finally communicated with her, and then a follow-up to Denise Stevens. So I think that's it for now. All right, everybody, take care. And hopefully this stuff like Hawaii, I don't know, it just blows my mind that even happened, because we all know that is not natural. And I'll post the Michael Jaco video below. All right, take care. Cheers.